I just watched Candace live, and man, do I have a rebuttal. I got a rebuttal for Blake Neff. This one's for you, bro. This one's for you. All right? Something about the B's, the Bens, the Blakes, the B's. It's always very interesting. It's all very convoluted. That said, in his response in reference to why they wanted to have Candace in person, he somehow managed to put intuitive and authentic in the response. I found that to be very unique. Go Max, Blake. Go Max, right? And so here's my rebuttal to Blake. Intuitive as a shield for subjective claims. Here we go. True meaning of intuitiveness, right? Let's embark on the true meaning of intuitiveness. Being intuitive means sensing patterns and emotions beyond surface logic, an inner knowing that guides empathy and awareness. So just so we're clear, Blake, I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page here, right? Intuitively, Candace Owens just lost her best friend by a gun to the throat, shoo, right? On like an in-person debate that was all like formulated, all this stuff, right? So intuitively, that would be kind of peculiar that you want her specifically in person, because intuitively it's important. Let me just make sure that we hit it authentically, based off what Blake said today. He said intuitively we should understand that we want to keep it authentically. All right, so Blake, I would agree. Intuitively, we've all gathered here and we've established that the patterns and the emotions are not aligning. Like, they're a little weird. It's a little bit weird. Like, Candace says fake and gay, I say weird, right? So it's weird. I just feel you're wrong, right? You're wrong because you should be there in person. I'm gonna have to like take an X-nay on that. I think that's like, I don't think so. So authentic. He threw out authentic, which I love that he's feeling that. Blake, when you're on a podcast and you're live, and need not worry, I do have plans in my future to go live and do all this stuff. But when you're doing it, bro, look at the camera. You don't have to look down. You don't have to do all this stuff. Like, just look at the camera. If you're being true, if you're being authentic, if you're moving intuitively, look at the camera. Look at the camera. It's very simple. Candace looks at the camera. That's why she's capturing. She's authentic. She's truth. And you guys can't seem to conjure up that. Like, it's hard for you to figure that out, right? True meaning of authenticity. It's about alignment. Your words, your motives, your actions match your inner truth. In manipulation, authenticity becomes a costume of vulnerability. And see, that's where I find it very unique that you have these people in power where they take these words, they take these like verbiage, and they like twist it, spin it, and turn it like you don't understand what they're doing because they think you're so ignorant. Like, do I find myself to be an intelligent person? Absolutely. Do I go out into the world? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a very intelligent person. No, I don't. I don't need to do that. That's actually kind of weird to me. Like, I feel like my intelligence speaks on behalf of itself. I don't feel like intelligent people need to say that they're intelligent. I mean, to me, that's just how I operate. I know I operate differently. And so I feel like it's unique that they felt the need to give an example as to why they wanted Candace in person, because intuitively we all should have known she should have been there, and it would be authentic. What would have been authentic if you started answering the claims at day one? That would have been authentic. That would have been truth. That would have been how I intuitively would have moved. I think Charlie would have intuitively moved that up that way too. I do believe so. Because I do believe Charlie moved authentically and intuitively. I would agree with that. But I don't think that you guys actually are. And I feel as though things are getting a little hairy. They're getting a little hairy for you guys. And they should be. They should be. Because you know what you do. You know what you're covering up. Go max, right? We all should go max in our life. Like, I know the circumstances that I'm in reference to my city, my community, my family, my workplace environments, my government, this and that. Like, intuitively, I know what they're trying to cover up because they know what they did. They know what they do. I know what they do. They know what they did. Like, we all know. We're all on the same page here. Right? And so, like, I get it. We're in a very unprecedented situation. And it's one of those things. We're just gonna have to walk it out. Walk it out. But yeah, I wanted to respond to Blake's intuitive and authentic bull crap answer. Really, bruh? Bruh. Like, if you want to put me on your PR team, free of service, I got you. I got you. Don't manipulate the words of the people that actually are fighting for Charlie and his true legacy against them and think that you're gonna win that battle when you can't even look at the camera. You can't even look at the camera. My gosh. Ugh. I hate it, y'all. Anyways, I love you. It's probably going to be my only video. I don't know. Maybe I might get spicy and saucy. Oh, I wanted to make a note on this. I wanted to piggyback on this. I plan on touching on my local area when it comes to the school systems in my local area and the IEPs and how children on the spectrum or with special needs are falling short. I definitely plan on touching on this. I definitely do. And I will call out schools. I definitely will. If you don't get it together, I will start calling out schools, baby. I will. Hey, my lawyer's God. Sue me. Sue me. Get it together, man. When it comes to these schools and them working against the children, I'm telling you, if you're in the position, I stand with Candace on this, take your children out of these schools. Take them out. Figure out a way. The best thing I did was take my kid out of freaking schools. The best thing I did. And he's been doing online school. And it's just, what my son was doing in school, that's a whole nother chapter, which I will unravel. Need not worry, but my city, my community, oh, you guys are so gonna go on blast. You so are. Mark my words. You know what you've done to me. You know what you've done to my kid. But I see what you're still doing to these kids. And it's insanity. Where's your heart? Where is your heart? Did you lose it? Because your heart's still inside you, right? Your heart can always be found. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. It's simple. Be on the right side of this. Because things ain't changing. They ain't changing. I can guarantee you that. I've seen the future. I know what the future looks like. I know it freaks people out. It freaks me out. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say it lightly. Anyways, I love you guys. Sweet dreams.